Hey guys, SimmersDim Gaming here, and as the title of the video suggests, we're going to talk about Exoprimal. They recently released a beta test which was over a weekend recently. I didn't know too much about this game, but myself and my friend ObscureEdge decided to download it and put us through its paces. And let me say, it surprised me. I had so much fun. I can remember Capcom releasing some info about this. It was quite limited information, but I just assumed it was going to be Dino Crisis, and then when it turned out not to be, I kind of switched off a little bit. But I'm very glad that I decided to download the test and give it a go. To sum it up, I guess I can kind of say it's like a Gundam game crossed with Monster Hunter. That's the feel I get. It's a really fun concept. It's very easy to play, and all of the suits, which are my favorite parts by the way, are all really unique. None of them are similar at all, which is great. They didn't really give us too much. They gave us one game mode. I believe we had access to all of the suits that are going to be available on launch, but they did promise that there are going to be a lot more. I think the game mode we got was ample. It's essentially PvE to start off with, and then you basically do all the PvE objectives, and then it goes into a PvP mode, and that's how you win the match. If you lose that, it doesn't matter how well you did in the PvE mode. If you lose the PvP mode, it's game over. One game mode does sound like it would get boring quite quickly, but me and my friend ObscureEdge, we literally played probably about 7 or 8 hours worth of the game over the weekend, maybe more, and it was just a barrel of fun. Like, we didn't really care that it was just one game mode. It's not the exact same map each time. It's in the same kind of area, but there are different objectives. There could be one set of PvE objectives, and then it goes into a totally different style of PvP objective, and then it kind of randomizes it each time. It just keeps it quite fresh, because some games, for example a game like Back 4 Blood, is pretty much the same each time you play the levels, whereas this isn't. I know there's going to be a story mode in this as well. They didn't really show any of that, but it does look like it's got the potential to have kind of a cool story mode, because all of the characters and all of the suits seem to have their own personalities, which makes them quite fun to use and to listen to. Moving back onto the suits, there's a suit for every style of playstyle. The suit I'm playing in the background is a sniper, but it's a very versatile sniper role. And then you've got tanks, healers, you have off tanks, you have damage dealer healers as well. It's just really good, and there's definitely a playstyle for everyone there. And you can make really good and versatile team comps too, which that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most, I think. They show off an enhancement system, but you can't access it in the demo. Basically, when you level up the suits, you get different pieces which you can attach to them by the looks of things. Again, there's nothing really showing this or saying this, but at the end of the match, if you level up, like I said, you then get pieces which you can attach. So that's going to be quite interesting when either the next beta test comes out or the full release and we get to see it. It just means that you can pick a suit you like, and then you can tailor it around a certain playstyle. You can kind of cater it more towards your playstyle and the weapons and gadgets you like with that suit. That's going to be pretty fun. Also, the kind of different amount of dinos is really fun. As you can see right in the background, I'm fighting a Triceratops right now. You can actually take over certain types of dinosaurs, like the Triceratops and a T-Rex as well. It's pretty cool. And you also get to fight off hordes of velociraptors and pterodactyls and things like that. I'm really looking forward to seeing what other dinos they chuck into the game. Overall, I think this game's gonna be a pretty unique take on a team-based, I'm not sure if I would call it a shooter or an action survival game. I don't really know what genre I would class this in, if I'm honest. It's just a really fun game, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this. I hope they have a good and fleshed out roadmap, because a lot of games, they seem like they're going to be really good and then they don't really do anything with them. Games like RE-verse, for example, I know in previous videos I shit on it quite a lot, but I have good reason to shit on it. They hyped it up, they delayed it, and then the roadmap was kind of crap. And I hope this game has, like I said, a bit more of a fleshed out roadmap, and they have a very clear direction with it. that's just my short and sweet take on Exoprimal. Let me know if you were able to jump into the recent beta and if you enjoyed it, or if there were things that you would change. Personally, I definitely think this is a work in progress, but the current build, I'm impressed and I'm looking forward to more. But as always guys, this is Dim Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.